Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Satisfactory, where last time we set up some new infrastructure and reorganized our base quite a bit. However, today, something strange is happening. Something almost uncanny. Hopefully it's not related to all the nuclear waste that's packed up again. So before we do anything else today, I think we gotta give old Mr. Bart here a performance review. Because the world's looking a little wacky right now. What? Oh, hi, Bart. Sure, why haven't you grown up, my friend? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop licking your lips, Bart. You need it. Your job is to make sure there's no nuclear waste there, bud, and it seems to be clogged up. Yeah, you working on that? Or have you been eating it? Maybe stop doing that. Okay, bud? Okay, sounds good? All right, good meeting. You do you. Take care. Goodbye. Yo, what the heck is going on, guys? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm recording this on April Fools. So there's April Fool memes going on all over the place. Like giant lizard doggos roaming around, looking very scary, like they're going to eat my soul. Where are they though? Friends? Oh, hey guys. Oh, come back to reality, please. Snap back to reality. Okay, there's more now. Cool, hey. What's up, my dogs? Well, this is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen in the game. Okay, but they literally do not eat you, which is pretty good. What if we actually did give them something to eat? Could we ride them? That'd be freaking sick. Here, have a berry. Jeez! You just wait, once my giant friend is petted, you're in trouble, buddy. No, come back! Come back, friend! Oh, where did those guys go? Don't disappear to the Shadow Realm. What bullies, man. Let's try that one more time. Hey, look at me. See that? You want the berry, go get it. Just please don't eat me, okay? Promise? Pinky swear? Pinky swear? Well, that was horrific. Oh God, leave me alone. Okay, but he's our buddy now. Did you find anything? No, but he didn't eat me. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Anyway, that was fun. We're going to leave now. Just wanted to see what would happen. Having the giant dog follow me around is a little spooky. Goodbye! What is going on with my head? I am the biggest brain. Well, I can start to see why the doggo saw me like a berry or something. I'm a freaking bobblehead. Oh, wait a second though. Do we keep the giant bobblehead if we go in a factory cart? That would be a affirmative Ghost Rider. Wait. What if we put on the little siren? What the heck? We like take it out of our head. Okay, sure. Just another day in Satisfactory. Or maybe I've just lost my mind finally. I think it could be either or. But how about we go with the option that I am not insane today and kind of goof around a bit? I don't know. What do you think, little alien invader friend? You want to play snowballs? No. You want to crash my game? Yes. So it looks like the hogs have been replaced with these guys. I can't say with some certainty. I know what these guys are. So Coffee Stain worked on a game called Sanctum 2, and these were one of the enemies in that game. And it looks like they've invaded this world now, which is pretty cool. They actually already have. There is one of these guys hiding out in the Easter egg location normally, but now they're just everywhere. They seem to have stolen the bodies of the fluffy-tailed hogs. I will avenge you, fluffy-tailed hogs. You're my friends. We were homies, kind of. We didn't really see eye to eye all the time, but at least you weren't this. You will be free. Liberated, my friends, with Christmas joy. Good night, sweet. Oh gosh. Just good night. Put a blanket over that. Goodbye. So ignoring the plausible psychosis and the creatures that have taken over our world, I kind of want to do some work on our factory today. Namely, I want to get most of this base built, as in like the actual design of it. So we'll have like cool concrete structures near the bottom here, add in some walls, some big designs, and try and get a feel for how our whole base is gonna look. And as I mentioned times before, we're gonna be going for a brutalist style, so lots of hard edges, except we're also gonna go for a lot of detail. We're gonna make it look really busy. There's this game called Destiny that has an enemy called the Vex, and I really like the blocky brutalism of what they create, except there's that tinge of like futuristic tech in them too. and it just looks really, really cool. And I want to try and emulate a little bit of that in this game. So getting started, we have to start with the base here. And I kind of want this tower to look like it's like gripping onto this pillar. Because the cool thing about this biome is we just have these rock pillars all over the place. I want it to look like this alien thing kind of just came down from space and gripped this rock, and now it's just like here. Kind of like the space elevator, in a way. Okay, so lots of concrete is needed, but it shouldn't be too bad. Would that pipe connected the power? Why? Okay, just forget that ever happened. Anyway, need lots of concrete here. So, set up a bunch of power poles that should keep us safe while working down here. And we're gonna try and make stuff that looks kind of like this. Kind of like the main part of the tower will extend over the cliffside a little bit, and then like grip it like so. Then we just make everything look like concrete, and it'll look pretty neat. Kind of have that design we're going for. Just gonna be odd though. So let's see how we could do at least a little corner, because the corners are always the most difficult. Or actually, no, this won't be too difficult. We'll just have these go down a bit, and then this will be filled in here later on. So let's just pretend that's filled in, right? We'll grab this, and it will go up this way. Okay, so it will look like the corner is kind of leaning on this pillar. If you're like catching my drift here. Catching my drift, who says that? I'm saying that now. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty cool. This will probably go lower and we'll have to do like things for other aesthetic parts. All right, we're on the right track. Definitely, this is like the front side of the building because we have our storage room way up there. So we want to have a cool forward-facing design. Or at least we want it to look the most imposing. So at this point, this will go as far down as we can. And it looks like past Kibitz was having this indent for some reason. I don't know why, but we'll just continue with his ideas. Then figure it out later. And then over here again, make it vertical and go all the way down. Okay. Starting to see what Kibitz was up to. Please. Please. Oh. Starting to get it. Yeah, like this is like a waterfall or like a hand. And this is like another hand like gripping the rock. And then, yeah, we'll have room in the middle for something crazy. Or actually, for the center area, it doesn't have to be super complicated. What would even be kind of better is if we had balconies. Kind of like we did in our Season 3 world. We had these like pillars, and then we had balconies hidden behind them. So then we could just zoop up these guys, add in some balconies later, and call it a day. That way, when we're flying in from all around the world, we could just be like, hey, we don't want to go to the storage room, we can go to like a lower floor, and then we just don't hit a giant concrete pillar, and we'll be fine. Also, this kind of gives us like a bit of a Roman look. I don't know, big concrete pillars are just a vibe. Okay, and I think we're getting some good concepts in here. It's looking kind of spooky. Not exactly the Vex idea I had. It's very much so more, I don't know, like Roman, more brutalist, less future. But then later on, what we can do with all the walls that are gonna eventually be in here is we can just clip through different constructors and machines to add in all the detail. So like we'd have a constructor making, I don't know, iron plates, who cares, right? But then we could just have a wall going through it, and then part of the machine sticking past the wall. We can add in a ton of detail that way. All you have to do is use the power of the zoop. That could be pretty neat. Either that's on one side of the wall, or this is on one side of the wall. Maybe we could have like a pillar underneath, or maybe even inverted ramp frame. That's kind of neat. Yeah. Then we'd have to get the stuff out of there, and off we go. So lots of cool ideas, but generally, we're gonna stick with this. I don't know about the shape yet though. It's gonna take a lot more work, already being fiddling with a lot, and it's gonna take a few more hours, but I feel we're on the right track. So the situation has been evolving, and things have been changing, looking different here and there, and it's okay. We have like a version 1 done. I went around the entirety of like this pillar and added in all of the concrete bits that we needed. I tried to make things look kind of different, and I don't think I've really got that grip look, like some alien thing is like gripping the mountain. It's more so we have kind of a balancing act going on right now, which is good too. It looks pretty cool, but I'll probably give it another pass just to see what we can do. Because I built this pathway all the way down here to see how far down we could go, and it's pretty crazy. Like, we can go down quite a while. If we actually turn off the fog here, you can see we can kind of go the distance before dying. So like those last 2 platforms, that's where you're just insta-KO'd. Which means we can do some interesting stuff up there, bringing it all the way down here and more. So moving up to this midsection now, we gotta get to work. Not a lot has to be done, really, because we don't have any of the machines in yet. So we're just gonna be zooping in walls all over the place. For example, over on the right here, this is gonna be an item elevator. We have the train station over there, that's bringing in a bunch of items. We have the truck station, bringing in items here. And we'll probably have more belts bring in more items. I think there's a few that I forgot to bring over, but I'll check my list and figure that out later. For now though, just more walls, start to get a structure going and see where we go from here. Definitely want there to be a mix of wall materials though. And we're gonna be painting stuff too. Like, this is gonna be pretty cool because I wanna try going all out with stuff. And super importantly, I wanna have beams. Dude, I love beams, they're great. And they are a fantastic detail. So there's this wall with the weird corner. Well, we can just put a beam in there and it looks a little less weird. Neat, eh? Then if we have a metal wall with another metal wall right there, we can try to make it look a little bit better by adding in little half walls, zooping these in. We could probably paint these, I don't know, black or something? I don't know, who cares really? Let's see what we can do. Wait, what? Identical buildable is already there, but what do you mean? I'm being bamboozled. I thought that would work. In any case, we can add on more beams. Just have those going over. Kind of breaks up the normal design, and maybe later on we can add in an extra color, because I don't think this whole base is just gonna be red and white like everything else we usually do. Might mix in, I don't know, some grays, some blacks, you know, get really creative in this. Who knows, man? Oh, but mission critical before I do anything else. We have to get a hypertube in here. I'm not gonna go about building this whole thing and not have a hypertube built. Not using ladders, none of that jazz. We already have the power here. Just get the hypertube in. So we'll have it here because it's right beside here. We can use this maybe as a bridge. Then we'll bring it up, over the door, over to here, and then have it go through this wall. I guess we're gonna have a balcony over here then too. Sure, why not? We got a balcony down there. Thematically works to have balconies on this side, and they'll help me decorate a lot when we're doing the detailing for this part and bringing these hypertubes up. This is great too because I love the look of hypertubes, so I really want some on the front of the base. I didn't bring any of the stuff. Why is it all concrete? Oh yeah, walls, makes sense. Once I actually got my inventory put together properly, we have some developments. It's looking pretty cool, looking great in fact. That little idea having the half walls in there was so good, I decided this is gonna be a concrete pillar going all the way up until a radar station. This side's looking pretty cool. Looking kinda neat. There's something up with it though. There's something up with it. We have like a cool design there, but yeah, we really need a lot more of the detail of the machines when we add them in. But we'll do that soon. For now, I'm just getting the feel of it. By the way, a lot of this building I do on my live streams, twitch.tv/ImKibitz. I'm live Fridays. And if you can't catch me live, I have a VOD channel, so you can watch the live stream recordings on YouTube. Links are in the description. Oh yeah, and I did a tiny bit of interior work just to get the hypertubes all set up and ready to go. Yo, pants, can you get on my legs? That would be great, thanks. No, but up here, we're gonna have our hypertube control room. So we'll go to all the different floors of the base from here, which is right across from our power switch area, which is right next to our storage room. Oh yeah, and while building today, I realized there is an item that is missing from the storage room. Can you guess what it is? That's right, it's silica. Because nowadays, you can build glass. And I was trying to build it with glass, and I was like, wait a second, we don't have any silica for glass building in here. So we're gonna have to add that, I don't know, I guess back here. Let it be known, this will be the silica bin. But then I also realized, oh no, we don't have any quartz. I forgot to bring it. The train that goes around the world and will be stopping there doesn't have any quartz. The truck doesn't have any quartz. So we have to go and fetch it. What? Guess what? Here's the kicker. Do you know where quartz is on the map? Oh yeah, it's time for the dreaded doom scan. Let's find out. Oh boy, 1,800 meters that way. 1,900 meters, 1,700 meters. TLDR, very, very far away. And I don't have a good solution for this. So this is worrying me too much, so we're gonna drop the building for today and figure out what the heck to do with those, the quartz nodes. I don't even know if we wanna get these quartz nodes, but they are close to our infrastructure. So those are 2 normal nodes, so that's gonna be way more than enough quartz. And we have our aluminum setup, or at least our proto-aluminum setup before we, make it properly, right over there. And then we have our train track to the rest of the world there, and then the train track that goes all the way to the base. So I feel like these 2 nodes are in a pretty good spot, so maybe we'll use them. Except now we're dealing with a problem cascade, because to get the quartz, we really want a good train system going to the main base. And right now, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. So first we gotta redo the train line. So we'll figure that out, and then maybe we'll get the quartz over there? I'm not sure, actually. Like, we could always just grab these quartz nodes over here, but they're on the other side of the swamp, and very, very, very far away from everything. But we'll leave that to future Kibs, and current Kibs is gonna work on the train stuff. Because regardless of what we do with the quartz, we gotta get a good train system in here. And to make things interesting, I wanna keep the train line to our main base as a single railway, which is gonna be kind of odd because our entire train network through the rest of the world is like a double line, like we have a inbound and outbound line, and then we're gonna switch it to a single back and forth rail track. And it seems like an interesting problem to try and solve, which is why I want to. Will it cause me a huge headache? Sure, but we'll learn some valuable skills, and future Kibs will be happy about that. Actually, you know what? I really psyched myself out about this. It was not bad. Really, all we had to do was make a super massive intersection from here, technically speaking, all the way to the main base there. So from the main track, we just have one train come over here, and I've built a little parking stall for it, so it can wait at this next mega intersection for the train to get out of Dodge. Because if a train is coming back, and this train wants to go forward, well, that doesn't end too well. So this is kind of like a waiting bay, using this little pass signal. Then over here, for the train that's going outbound, we don't need any signals at all, really. We needed a block signal way over there, right? And then there are just these signs that are built with the game that are just called switches, and they'll appear at the junction. And you just have this set to like, hey, always go to the right, and they'll always go to the right. So off this one goes to wherever, doesn't really matter, just to prove a concept. Once it crosses the block area, this train's like, yo, we good? And it's gonna be like, yo, we good. And off we scoots. I actually forgot where I put that test train to go. Oh, and also it looks like we forgot our cargo. But don't worry, it was just a visual aid. We didn't actually need it. Okay though, once we get over here, we are at the base. The train goes true. And similarly to how the train leaves, there is a sign here to make the train always go to the right, and that is the inbound lane. And this track will go to that train station and another train station that's at the lower levels of our main base. Both of these trains will go through this outbound track and then scoot out to there. And we're good to go. Oh, and of course, the pass signal here, so the train knows the one-way road is safe. Yeah, that was a fun little project. Pretty simple to set up too. But the main thing, what about the quartz? Are we gonna send a train to go get the quartz? Well, as I was building this, I decided, nope, we're gonna get it from somewhere else. The place across the swamp. All the way over there. Just built a bridge across the swamp. Yep, I thought it would be easier. A little bit more time consuming, sure, but hey, it's all good. We needed to have a bridge going out through the swamp anyway, because the swamp is very rich in the goodies. So now we can bring whatever we want back to our main base, no problem. Infrastructure is set up. And while building this, I learned something really cool. Actually, it was when I was streaming, someone had an excellent tip. This might be a glitch right now, but with the conveyor lifts, you can have them go up to a certain height, right? Well, the conveyor lifts ignore that if they go from one floor hole to another. So I have a conveyor lift floor hole up there, try to bring it down, that's the max distance. It's like, no, can't bring it any further. But actually, I can look down at this, and it's a little weird, but there we go. And that can be essentially, I think, as tall as you want. So you don't have to have any brakes in the lift, just straight up and down. It looks amazing. And then when we get to working in our main base and building like bigger item spines, we can have them super, super neat and compact, which will look great. However, though, that's gonna be for next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you for watching, but have a fantastic rest of your day and bye-bye.